we have a very interesting session with a B2B session with Mariapps team. I will invite Mr. Arun, Janardhan and Captain Unnikrishnan on stage. Sir, if you can come. And how many of you have heard of Mariapps? All of you? Students, how many of you have heard of Mariapps? Okay, now we are going to deep dive into their services and how it helps. There are a lot of things which we don't know, and in the next 15 minutes, we will dive into the intricacies of how Mariapps has helped people. Can we have 3 microphones on stage, please?
SmartPal is a comprehensive digital platform that provides you with the tools you need to optimize and manage your maritime operations. Digitalize and transform your company transitioning to smarter ship management. Cloud-based, class-certified maritime digital solutions that provide intuitive data and statistics to aid decision-making. Dynamic interfaces with real-time data and notifications, and integrated mobile apps that are accessible both online and offline. Take AI-driven decisions via the Business Intelligence module, a customizable dashboard, display the most important data, and integrate with various third-party apps and functionalities. SmartPal has been implemented on over 3,000 vessels, trusted by over 80 clients, and securely handles data of over 50,000 seafarers globally. A comprehensive maritime digital solutions suite, SmartPal offers over 30 applications. Adopt a smarter strategy for your maritime operations by utilizing integrated modules such as procurement, technical, HRM, operational, ship safety management software, finance, insurance, administration, and CRM. The modules integrate seamlessly together to provide a one-stop solution for your ship management needs. Find over 200 analytical and interactive reports. Flexible and efficient procurement systems with dynamic workflow configuration, which automates purchase-to-pay processes. Manage numerous port calls daily with seamless ship-to-shore communication. Forecast, plan, monitor and communicate with your crew from one platform, maximizing productivity and optimizing the effectiveness of your seafarers. Easy to install and configure. And with our dedicated support, we can reduce implementation times, reduce infrastructure costs, and increase the system scalability, and also support seamless data migration from legacy systems. With over a decade of experience, Mariapps offers the best customer support to help you implement, train, and start your digitalization journey with SmartPal. Discover new features based on customer feedback that continue evolving based on your needs. Dedicated teams are working around the world to create, support, and maintain features that will undoubtedly transform the maritime industry. Choose smart. Choose SmartPal.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mr. Arun, Janardhan and Rajeev Unnikrishnan, sir. This is not a fireside chat, by the way. Whenever I come, I did a fireside chat a couple of years back and it became very popular. Whenever I come on stage, sir, fireside chat kar rahe ho kya? I said, no. This is not a fireside chat. We are not in close of any proximity of any fire, but you never know with the discussion what can happen, right? So, sir, welcome to this, a brief roundabout of what is Mariapps? What does Mariapps do? We've heard about smart pals, and we all have smart pals. We had it in the school, now we have it in the offices. But what is smart pal and what does Mariapps do?
Hello, good evening everyone. As the name says, Mariapps stands for Marine Application. So we develop marine applications for the maritime industry. So we have started back in 2014, and we started with one customer, which is BSM, and then we started with the external customer with APJ as the first customer for us. And currently in 2014, we have more than 90 customers worldwide. And we have 1,200 plus staff, development resources sitting across the globe. Main development center is in Kochi. And there we have around 1,000 plus people. And we have 9 locations across the world to support our customers.
Wow. Anybody here who's been to the Kochi Mariapps office? Because I have heard it's so huge. I mean, are you from Barnachulta? Obviously, you will be going there. You're studying there. But other than that, sir has been there. I've heard it's so big, you know, like in the sense that, so what are you, sir, if you can kindly tell, are you into product development? What are your particular individual roles in Mariapps?
Well, my name is Rajeev, and my background basically is from Maersk. I was sailing in Maersk as a master for 8 years before I switched over to the software development. And now I'm with Mariapps as a product manager. So we have multiple products. As you saw in the video, we got over 30 plus products, which is quite a lot of them are customizable. It's mostly we can do a lot of implementation. Customer needs, that's what we do. We collect resources, we collect requirements, and we start developing based on the customer requirements. So most of the products, they can be bought off the shelf as well as it is all customizable.
So we've seen the video on Smart Pals. If I were to give you 10 lines, I mean, describe Smart Pals, how does it help the industry in 10 lines?
So as he said, like we have a stack of 40 plus modules, and we also have 18 plus mobile applications, which is for ship managers, ship owners, charters, new buildings, and currently we also are into the market of cruise and yachts and barges. So we have applications for all this. So right from shipbuilding till ship management, chartering, and ship owning, we have the softwares for everyone.
So you have two brands like Marine Pals and Smart Pals, correct?
Yeah, we have Cruise Pal and Smart Pal. So Cruise Pal is basically a combination of the property management systems for the cruise industry and also the reservation system.
Property management.
Property management. So recently we acquired two companies. The first one is Rus Company, which is providing the reservation system as well as the property management system for the ships. And second one is Onboard. So we have around 35 customers in the cruise industry also.
Okay, and I was reading about, you know, Smart Pals. I mean, it goes deep into cadet influences and also human resource. How does Smart Pals help human resource?
When we talk about the human resources, what we do primarily is into the recruitment side. We have a portal which actually where the seafarers can go and register. And it's a quite smart portal that we have. The earlier days or the conventional way of selecting a crew member is like basically you look into everybody's profile and you start looking for a suitable guy, call up these people, and then you start planning. But what we do is we have an intelligent method of actually suggesting a candidate. Our own system will suggest who is suitable for the correct ship based on a lot of parameters that we have preset. And say, for example, if it's an oil tanker, what type of tanker, tonnage, his cargo experience, his certifications, experience, appraisals. So we do a lot of permutation, combination, and we give a suggested, the most suitable candidate. That's how you ease the work of a person sitting in the manning, from the crewing side. That's one for the suggested candidates, and for the planning, we also have a completely, right through mobile applications, you know, we have right from planning to acceptance and contract assurance, signing, electronic signing, all this functions, so it makes it quite easy. Typically, actually, the way we are looking at is, we don't want people to come to the office. That's what we look at. We want everything to happen at home and then fly from home to the ship. That's what we aim for.
Yeah, to add on, actually, we also have a recruitment portal where the seafarers can directly apply to the company jobs. So you don't need to actually type in all the things. You can just drop in your resume and you can drop in your document copies. So the system will read automatically using the artificial intelligence. And they will create fantastic CVs. So that will be a unique CV which can be scrutinized with the requirement of the ship. And that is how this selection is very quickly possible.
So, you know, Mr. Sankar Raghavan is somebody I really look up to, and he's the founder, I think, of Mariapps, and he was here as the keynote speaker in our last Technology in Maritime. And, but this has been a mammoth rise. I mean, the kind of, you know, and how old is Mariapps now? I think it's about...
we started in 2014, actually.
2014, in 10 years,
yeah.
You have how many employees, you said?
From 50 to 1,200 people now.
So from 50 employees to 1,200 employees, I mean, that's amazing. So do you have divisions which are recruitment, which are ship, which are port, and how does it work? How does the job allocation work in Mariapps?
So we have different teams for different areas, like for technical modules, for operational modules, for finance, for HR. So we have different teams over there. We are also having development centers across India now. We have development center in Hyderabad, we have development center in Madurai, we have development center in Pondicherry, apart from Kochi. So we are also expanding that, and we have a support centers across the globe. So there are 8 locations.
So what is the lookout of Mariapps in the next 5 years? What are you planning to do?
We are now the market leaders, as we can see, and we are continuously trying to improve, enhance our software. So that is our aim. So we will stick into the maritime industry, but we will also concentrate on the other areas which is connected to the maritime. For example, now we are also into the travel domain. So for seafarer travel, we have a ticketing system which is integrated with the HR module. So previously we used to actually depend on the travel agents more. Currently, the fleet personnel officer can directly book the tickets and fly their cruise. So we also have a joint venture with BCD Travels, which is one of the world's corporate leader in travel services. So we are also making solutions for them. So we are actually expanding our wings to bring all the solutions under one umbrella for the maritime sector.
Why don't we go to the end product? Why don't we go to the customers and ask them whether, is there any question? Students, I would like to request you to please sit down. I don't think we have approved dinner. Has the dinner started? I don't think so. Snacks. Okay, students, please sit down. And I will go to the audience, and now, can I invite questions from the audience about Mariapps, please? I've been asking questions this thing. Karan Kocha wants to ask, can I have one microphone there? You can take one from here, yeah.
Hi. So very simple question, but I just want to understand, there are a lot of other service providers in the market who are providing a full suite of solutions. So how is Mariapps different? What is different about Mariapps than all the other providers?
Okay, Mariapps becomes the customer's digital partner. We are not just providing the solution. We'll become your digital partner, and we'll enable you with the digital solutions. So, and also we will tailor make the system to suit that customer needs. That is what Mariapps do. So probably that is the reason why Maersk has also chosen us. Thank you.
Yep, thanks a lot.
Okay, yeah, Kaushik Seal, question from...
Hi. A question from a fleet performance perspective and connecting the vessel and the vessel ecosystem digitally. How easy or how challenging is it for you people to work with the plethora of incoming sort of digital inputs from various different makers, because it's very fragmented in the maritime industry. So how easy or how challenging is it to have a connected ecosystem? Thank you.
We have a model called Smart Operations. So we use telemetry to capture the data, which has been implemented by various vendors. And using this telemetry data, we assess the performance of the ships based on a digital twin technology. And also, we might be helping also in identifying the carbon emission index, right? So CII. So we give the dashboards so that you know your vessel status real time. So we get this data through data package, which is basically called a smart replication. We are not using emails anymore for the data replication. We are using a technology called Smart Sync. So your ship is almost real time with us.
Thank you.
Does that answer your question? Thank you. I want to ask you, because since there are so many students and training institutes here, and you have something on cadet program I was reading in your listing. Do you have any particular product which caters to the training institutes?
Yeah. See, what we have something is called like the training record book, the TAR that we normally have for the cadets. We have got in the digital format. What we do right now in BSM is we are using this training record book. Of course, for the DG shipping, it needs an approval. But otherwise, it is much ahead of the training record book that is in paper right now. The cadet training officer can assign various competency modules under each competency module you have elements and sub-elements, and that is assigned to a cadet for a vessel, and he's got a certain number of days which is assigned to that. And also, for example, a watchkeeping is assigned to a task, which is connected to our watchkeeper, which is what we call it a sea roaster. So he can only complete that while he's doing a navigational watch. So he can't just say, okay, I completed navigational watch, something like ocean passage watch or a coastal voyage when he's actually doing a port. So there's an interlock between the sea roaster, which is our watchkeeper, something which we do for and of course our watchkeeper is also a certified one. So there's a beautiful cadet training record book, which is in the digital format, and the cadet gets assigned when he goes on board the ship. So right now, BSM is using it quite efficiently on that.
So I'm dovetailing this next question from what Karan said, like there are big companies and there are medium-sized companies. So when you pitch to a big companies, what is your selling point? I mean, what do you go and say, I'm talking about the competitors. Who are your competitors in the market at field? I mean, you don't have to name them, but I'm saying, what I mean to say is that how do you say that you're actually totally different from what is going on in the market right now?
We will tell our differences so you can understand that, okay, how it is going. So first thing is basically it's one-stop solution. We not only give the software, as I said, we will become your digital partner. We also offer other services like the vessel IT services, inspection services, dry dock services through our entity called Memphis. So we also do the supply to the ships. And moreover to that, actually, we have representation all over the world. So these things actually unique when it is considering Mariapps. That's the strongest point I would say. Second is obviously the customization which we can do on a turnaround time of less than 2-3 months to actually suit the requirement.
Sagar, can we have the PPT please? I think you had given one PPT, Sagar? Yeah.
Yeah, we can show the stack of modules actually in this.
You want to talk about this?
So you can see the locations over here where all Mariapps is representing. So why Mariapps should give you an answer like,
I like this idea we are talking to, so they are not even in. I'll use this in my slide next time.
We are talking to, and I think, one of them are already in last week. Synergy Indonesia has been signed up with us.
Oh, wow. And we have Synergy India here, the MD India here also.
You signed up with Indonesia.
Yeah, these are basically the migrations which we have done. So if you look at our history, we have not even lost single client in the last 10 years, which we have implemented.
This is our route?
Yeah, that's our roadmap actually, basically the 10 years of journey.
So what's that 3,500?
This is the number of vessels which has been, now it has come up after the acquisitions.
This is in August. In September, we have 4,000 vessels.
500 ships more, yeah. And this is the stack which I was referring to. So you cannot get this stack from any other vendor in the market. That's our plus point. Yeah, when I talk about the mobile application again, we are the first one who released a mobile application for the seafarers. And currently, I think around 60,000 downloads are already there for the mobile application.
Seafarers?
For seafarers. Wow. From our customers. And they get everything. They can do their allotment request. They can update their data. They get the payslip on the ship. They get the handover notes. They can talk to the fleet personnel officer through this one. They get the flight tickets. So they don't need to even come to the office for anything.
So how do you market this? Do you go to the training institutes and market this? Or do you reach out to seafarers and...
Seafarers, basically, we install that for the customers and then we announce through the customers to the seafarers. So that's how the seafarers download it. Okay. That's a finance module which has been tailored for the maritime industry. which has also integration with SAP and other financial applications. So any modules, if you want to actually know more about, we are here, so you can ask.
Yeah, any modules you want to know, they are here throughout the evening and night. I think you got a late night flight back, yeah. Human resource, that's what I was saying, yeah, I think, yeah.
So even our procurement has a platform called eConnect, where the vendors can come and register, submit their bids. So for the ship management companies, it is very easy to actually do the procurement. Yeah, and the QDMS application.
One sec. Yeah, so he wants to know something about the crewing module.
Can you come?
Crewing module.
Yeah, crewing module was the first flagship product, I would say, from the Mariapps. And if you look at the crewing module, there are many features which has been incorporated to actually help the crew and the office staff. So we have a graphical planning tool where the fleet personnel officer can easily do the planning. And the last one is actually the crew change module, where the fleet personnel officer can actually do the crew change from the click of the button. So which means they can book the ticket, they can book the agent, they can book the hotel, they can plan the sign-off port, everything can be in one screen. It's kind of automated, and currently we are also bringing AI element into the picture, where the system can suggest you which is the most economic port, or where you can actually do the crew change most efficiently. Looking at the visa, looking at the flight availability, looking at the resource cost. So all these parameters are considered.
Any more questions from the audience? Any more questions from the audience? We have one small video which we have prepared for you. Okay. So yeah, Sagar, can we show one video that we have prepared for Mariapps? Meanwhile, I'll thank you Arun sir, and thank you Captain Unnikrishnan for taking time out, coming here. And like I said, Mariapps has always been a part of the technology in maritime. And we find it grateful to work with you closely. We understand you are a huge enterprise and growing leaps and bounds. And we will reach out as we speak. This event is going live on our YouTube channel, and we will speak out. So
thank you, Shoukat, also for the same, right? You have given an opportunity for us to come and meet the people over here, present our ideas and present our solutions. And we are also seeing team is growing every year by year. So all the best for the future years as well.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Here's a small video from our side. Brief portfolio of Mariapps. Ladies and gentlemen, very big hand.
Thank you very much.
For both of them for coming all the way from Kochi and being a part of Technology Maritime. I will call upon Captain Tushar Pradhan, deep in conversation with Padmini right now. And please, sir, if you can do the honors, I'd like to call upon you on stage to present the memento to the wonderful Mariapps team. Yes, please. And we have devised something very special for you.